Good morning. Today is November 13th. And I'm sitting on the floor on my back porch because I had my kitty over here. And I was going to try and get her on the camera again, but I should know better than to try that by now. It's actually close to 9 o'clock right now. I don't have class till 10. So I'm tired, and I'm trying to figure that out because sometimes I get tired because I eat too much or I eat too much of the wrong thing. And I got to bed at a pretty good time last night. You still see my little bags. I think cat's tail. I think I just worked hard yesterday. I had a good workout, and then I took a ballet class, and I took a nap, and then I went down to work and I biked, and that wasn't too bad. I'm not biking home from work anymore. I'm not biking up that hill. I bike over to the tracks. That's the name of the train here in Salt Lake City, like the big tram. And I go get on that, and that takes me up the hill, and then I kind of bike a little bit back down the hill to get to my house. And I'm hoping that will help my back heal faster. It's okay. I have a little bit of my arabesque back, but I can't punch out any jumps right now because it just hurts. But it's getting better. So some good advice I heard in a video of Cole's yesterday, the Snake Diet Wizard on YouTube, was to, as you're fasting, at the very least, to get yourself in the gym and go through the motions. I wrote down the phrase, exactly what he said. Put in the movement. So even if you're not doing a million reps of whatever, or you're not doing your heaviest weight, or you're not going full out, at least put in the movement. And that's actually really great advice for ballet dancers. We don't go into a ballet class to work all of our muscles to exhaustion. We go in there to train the muscles to do certain things, and along with that, you happen to get a little bit tired, sometimes really tired. So this morning for my workout, I'm going to be putting in some movement. So that means just doing all of the items on my workout list, but I might not hit all the numbers that I want to hit, and it won't take as long. And then I'm going to spend extra time kind of stretching and working out my back. I haven't redone my number. It's still a 1. I haven't redone my number. And then go to class, and I'm hoping I can squeeze another nap in. Tonight's the night where I teach for almost 5 hours. It's 4 to 8:45, so quite a long time of teaching, which is also hard on my body just because I'm up and down and demonstrating and everything, but it's a little bit different. So I'm hoping this tired will go away. I slept till 8:30 and went to bed close to 11. Other than that being a little too late to go to bed, I maybe missed a good sleeping window there. Sorry, I just keep hoping I can smooth this out if I keep touching it. Need to get to bed earlier, but also just kind of figure out why I'm getting so tired. Maybe it's just I need the recovery time. Was chatting with my sister-in-law through the nighttime. I have a huge forehead, and this makes it look even bigger. Or just through the day, because she's fasting, and she made it to 52 hours last night, and I woke up to a text, and she's like, I ate some toppings that dropped off a pizza. Darn it! But I'm back on. And it's you are so awesome. She ate that much food, and I'm sure it was a sausage and a pepperoni, so it's not like she ate a bunch of bread or something. She's fine. I'm going to consider her still deep into her fast, and good for her. And it's so exciting to have someone else experiencing all the same things I did. When I first tried a longer fast, I remember, 2 or 3 or 4 days in, I would grab a piece of something. I would cook mushrooms for my husband in the morning, and I'd pop a mushroom that big in my mouth, and then I'd go, oh, darn it, I'm fasting. And so it's cool to hear someone else's experiences with that, the successes and this is a little teeny weeny failure. I wouldn't even call it that, but the failures as well are going to happen. So I'm going to check in with my brother a little bit later today. My brother-in-law and his dad both did 72 hours a while ago. My little sister did 49 hours. My older sister, she did 22 hours, and she has a big family to cook for. Not like she has 2 kids and her husband. So it's really exciting. I was so worried about all of the like the stuff that would come from me going really public with this, and it took a while. Like it's like that was the beginning of October, and now we're halfway through November. It took a while, but I'm starting to see results from that as far as people not being scared to join me. And I know I still have people who are like, "You're spreading a food disorder. You're spreading an eating disorder." Um, but that's not what I believe, obviously, or I wouldn't be spreading it. It's great. I'm really excited. And even if they don't decide to do like, oh, I'm going to do the last 10 days before, I guess it's 9 days now, before Thanksgiving, even getting people who are like, yeah, I did 48 hours and now I'm going to try for 60 hours. It's just cool. It's like when you have a running club or like a reading club, like people who are focused on doing the same thing and understand the benefits that are going to come from it. I know it doesn't look like a lot of benefit right now, all wrinkly and puffy, but I'll try and hop in the shower before I go to class and look a little bit normal. Okay, this one too is going on way longer, but it's I'm just starting to realize in myself how excited I am to have friends to check in with every day. And even if they're not fasting, they're going to get to where they understand what the different days of fasting are like. So I can message someone and say, I'm on day 3 and it's horrible. And they can say, oh yeah, I know, day 3 is the worst. You can make it to day 4. Or for me, it's like day 6 or 7. I'm on day 6 or 7 and I really want to go 10. It's okay. Like, go listen to a YouTube video and you can get through, having someone there instead of kind of suffering alone and like, I'm on day 3 and having someone go, well, if you don't feel good, maybe you should just eat something, instead of like, I'll be fine. I'm fine. It's just all up here. Like I've talked about that before, and having someone help me realize it's up here and kind of get me through, the 4 or 5 or 6 hours or whatever it is. Because it always, fasting, the hunger and the discomfort goes in waves, and having someone kind of help me ride the wave until it gets easy again. Okay, did not mean to make this one so long again. I'm going to really shoot for more like 2 minutes for the rest, at least for the rest of this fast up until Thanksgiving. So, yeah, you guys are great. Have a good morning. Bye.